Okay, I'm currently outside recording. Hi, it's Kendra from Pencil and Pigment. I'm recording outside because kids and pets and stuff, and it's beautiful out, so just try and ignore the cars. I'm going to try to. Also, dog. So anyway, I wanted to talk today. It's MerMay week 2, and I wanted to talk about colored pencils. I'm currently using the Faber-Castell Polychromos that look like these, and these are considered an artist grade colored pencil. They are vegetable wax based, and as a result, blending is super smooth. It's incredibly smooth. They're very rich in pigment. They all have Lightfastness markings and things on them. They're very beautiful. They blend great. Especially, I don't typically work with colored pencils, and I would like to learn more about them and get better at it. So that's what I'm doing. See this this pink one called Rose Carmine has 3 stars, and that is the Lightfastness rating. I don't know if you can see that. It's printed in gold next to the gold band. And some of them have more stars than others. Here's Green Leaf. This is also another 3-star. So what makes them artist grade? So high quality pigments. The Lightfastness means they do not fade if you hang your art in the sunshine. And they are wax based. Faber-Castell use vegetable wax to create that really smooth, creamy consistency when laying down the color. Now, the only caveat to that is they're soft. The tips are soft. The tips are soft. The tips are buttery. If you draw with a lot of pressure, they crumble. As a result, if you work in very tiny, minute detail and want a very fine tip, you will be sharpening these all the time. All the time. I use little tiny, I recycle jars for holders and things, and I've just been throwing my little pencil shavings in there. I use the brass pencil sharpener by M&R, Mobius and Ruppert, and it's double-sided. So if you have bigger pencils, that one works as well. Any pencil sharpener works with these pencils because they're made with cedar. It's such a high quality wood. You know, the pigment is perfectly centered within the pencil. So really any dollar store pencil sharpener would work just fine on these because of the quality of the pencil. But because you're sharpening all the time for the fine tip, because as soon as you apply pressure to the tip, it's worn down so quickly, you really go through these. So I'm almost at the halfway point. There's 31 days in May, and today's the 15th. So I've never used the white one before. I just haven't. And for this project, I've been using a lot of the purple, 136. And this is only a 2-star. Purple is really difficult in the pigment realm. It is very, very difficult. So this is a 2-star pigment for Lightfastness. But as you can see, I've sharpened a ton of it in the past 2 weeks. So what I recommend for high quality artist grade colored pencils is 2 things. If you're working on a project where you know you're going to use a lot of one color, buy 2. Buy 2. Have a backup. Make sure you're not setting yourself up for failure, and just have a backup. You'll need it. And the second thing is a pencil extender. Now there are many different kinds. I have only but 2 of them. Here is my General's pencil extender, and it has a little like ring atop where you put the pencil in and then you tighten it. And this is a very simple, environmentally friendly, I suppose. I'm not sure how the wood is sourced, but it is a metal wood, non-plastic pencil extender. So when you go down to the very tip of your pencil, you still have a huge chunk you can hold. This one is a Gripen Sonic, and this is a twist. So you twist the bottom to get more eraser, and you twist the top to get more pencil. And it has a very soft grip here for holding with your hand. And this is great if you have hand cramps or arthritis, or just need something more comfortable. If you press down really heavy and your hands get sore, I would recommend something like this. Also, if you press down really, really heavy, switch to a 9B pencil. Don't use 2B or HB. Go to a darker pencil and you won't press down as heavy, and you'll save your hand from hand cramps. So anyway, here is what I've been working on. Let's get to where I was. What did I last show you? Did I last show you an elephant? Let's see. I last showed you an elephant. So it's kind of washed out. Here's an owl. I'm not really zooming out. I don't really care. I think the review is more interesting. I think knowing about the art supplies is more interesting than just looking at my art. But here is a rabbit mermaid of sorts. Here's what happens when you attempt to draw a butterfly mermaid. And I put paper in between these because it absolutely does rub off on each other. It needs a spray fixative. If a bear was a mermaid, he would look sort of like that maybe. And then one day it was, the theme was dragon. So I drew a Komodo dragon because I love them. They're on an island. We try to protect them. He has a fun tail. And then I drew, I believe the theme for this day was wildlife. I'm not really following all the prompts. I just kind of do what I want. Here's a fox. He's a mermaid. He's having a great time. And the last one I did was a moose, because I don't know. I like the horns, the antlers. It's a mermoose. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you get lots of things done. I hope this video helps. If you're wondering about any other artist grade colored pencils like the Caran Luminance, and you're wondering, these are also wax based. They're also very, very soft. You do end up sharpening them a lot. Buy extra, buy a pencil extender. It's the same thing. They blend amazing. You pay more. If you purchase them in sets, you end up spending less, so it's more economical, but there may be colors you don't use as much. So you'll have to, if you're really tight with your budget, you'll have to work that out mathematically, wait for sales, coupons, ask for gift cards to art stores, things like that. All right, have a great weekend. Bye.